Hello, it's Karmatos, and welcome to another Thamim healing episode. You folks seem to eat these up, so I'm going to keep making them. Today's special is Vulkan with Caudal Autotomy. That's not a pun, that's actually just the technical term for when a lizard drops its tail and regrows it. So, there's your lesson for the day. Vulkan, we know and love. He's got Survivor 5, so he's got a 45 health pool. And his reckoning is when his Survivor procs, he gets a 1-cost card to give himself Survivor again. And otherwise, he throws some teachings in his hand. Some of them provide healing, some of them give Survivor, some of them give Sacrifice. We'll see if they ever come in handy. The cards. Benevolence. It's a heal. And it can also heal Ekratrez, potentially. Wonders of Tizca. Standard. Storm Eagle. Just seemed like a nice card. Ambassador Melgator, naturally, for the bounce and fun. Abandoned Supplies, it's just going on everything these days. Lots of turn 1 options, even though he has power. Ekratrez, naturally. Pi Alpha, naturally. Nocturne Born. If it's quite possible that the entire first 7 turns of the game might just be playing this over and over again on Vulkan. Ashen Bones is just a delightful murder tool. Scorched Earth is a nice 2 to all. Thinking about maybe changing that out for a different kind of board wipe, but it's nice when it stacks with this guy. Once in a blue moon, you can get him into self-lethal, guaranteed, so his sacrifice goes off once. Forge Complex. Yeah, long haul. Manifest Destiny, because more Survivor is just funny. Standard, long haul standard. The new potential standard. I've been liking this as a throw-in legendary. We'll see if it comes in handy in these 4 matches. Now these two are the what heal Vulkan is about. Give your Warlord, destroy any troop attacked, and give your Warlord +2 power and cleave 2. So the hope is that we stall long enough to bust out these two, and then mass heal, self, survive, additional survive, and just keep wailing on things until the enemy dies. So, without any further ado, Alfarius, Loken, Gage, and Karn. So we got a little World Eaters, and a little Alpha Legion Satisfaction, and a couple of others. I am surprised at myself that I kept this in the opening hand. In hindsight, I should have bailed on it. Well, in case there's some kind of early aggro, I guess. Sacrifice, return to your hand. Fantastic for Ekratrez and Pi Alphas, if it ever gets off. The catch is they don't usually live long enough. My opponent's not doing anything super neat, so I guess just powering away, since I can't drop Ambassador. Scorched Earths aren't worth playing.
This is about victory.
I want to save 1 Nocturne Born until I have 2 in hand, or until he has a troop. There we go, I can work with that. I can work with that, too. Cheap Pharaohs. And a cheap Nemron Phylax. Time to start poking. It seems like these heal decks do especially well against Alpha Legion and World Eaters. I don't know if any of these heal deck themes have ever actually failed against either. That seems to be like the hard counter. There's something about their damage, low board state kind of play that just lends itself to, oh yeah, let's just get rid of that. I felt pretty clever. And the nice part about Vulkan is that there's nothing to be afraid of, just bash away. Bash away all day. Rude. But I sense a Scorched Earth and Operative in my near future. Yep, there's the 1 damage there. Now we can Scorch the Earth, wiping his board and getting him into sacrifice range. A little bizarre that I feel motivated to do that, but hey, it's 3 healing. Have a taste of your own medicine. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to keep track of some numbers here. Well, I've only healed 3, so otherwise 20. I've taken 16 damage. I don't think I've healed anything else. So 16 damage taken, 3 healed. Call that 6 healed. Perfect timing with the stun. That's probably another reason that this does so well against Alpha Legion. There's 4 stun cures in the deck. And that's going to be 18 damage. Yeah, throwing Mount out there just kind of gave him fuel to suicide that. I could have played something different. 20 damage. With 6 healed. Not surprised. And sad part about Vulcan and these forges and things, my hand was so full I couldn't even get the Jurgen, and that would have been nice. Where am I going with this? I do have 2 in hand, and I just identified that there were too many cards. That's why I didn't play it, and then, because I don't need 2 Nocturne Borns, I only need 1. Yeah, he drew that when he got it from me. 24 damage. Nope, 26 damage. They've still only had 6 healing. Another 9, 29 damage. With 6 healing. Double bam, 33 damage. Oh no, he stunned me. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. Yeah, throwing that on a structure is pretty nice. Good thing I don't care. And again, I don't even get the draw. Gonna have to revisit that. 8 healing? Not sure why I chose to heal the mountain, but whatever. Another, that's 10 healing. Yep. Harrowing. 8 brings it to 41 damage taken. 44 damage taken. He's not gonna poke, though. Manifest my destiny. But not before I do that. So that was another 4 damage for 48. Minus whatever the survivor ratio was, but since I missed it, we'll just call it 48. Oh no, I think adds up.
For the Emperor.
Ooh, and he stuns me again. Another 2 damage brings it to 50 damage. 54 damage. That was very dangerous of him. I am shocked because, 1, I have a guaranteed ability to go off again with Reckoning. And leaving himself at 2, any damage card would do it. So I healed another 10 for 20 healing, and then just took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 4, 11, 65 damage taken, give or take. My bad math. Satisfying. This one has a special place in my heart because he actually rage quit at the very last second during my turn.
So comes the moment.
For the Emperor!
I even took a picture, but that's on my phone, so that's okay. Let's enjoy the salt. Hey, heal, heal.
Greetings.
I'm glad to meet you in combat.
Today I learned that you can actually do chats during a replay that aren't native. Either that or that was sheer coincidence. Wow, I've taken 10 damage. Holy crud. $11. That's unfortunate. I was gonna heal, benevolence, heal, benevolence. It was gonna be a great time. And 3 is the opening heal. $15 damage. 17 damage, excuse me. Six healing. Certainly don't want to bounce his troop. $19 damage taken. $23. $25. $27. Ow. Thank goodness I have a 45 health pool. Still gonna face bash though. 29. And 8 healing. Adds up. Sad. 30 damage. $32 damage. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm at 10 healing. Aren't I? That's another 3 for 35 damage. I've lost track, haven't I? $40 damage would mean that I've healed 6, but that's not right. Healed at least 8. I think I'm at 42 damage with 8 healing. And that brings it to 11 healing. And that brings it to 14 healing. And that brings it to 17 healing. Or, yeah, 17 healing, 42 damage. You notice and another 2, so. All that 44 damage. All that 46 damage. 49. Yep. I think that's about 20 healing. And 51 taken. Yeah, stun me like one of your French girls. Rough. That brings it to 54. 56. And another successful 7 damage gonna pop out with this guy. 6 for 7, just a little delay. But when you heal, a delay is okay. Boom! 30 healing. Yep. Getting a little lower. And why not? For giggles. I sense 1 damage to all. Ah, 57 damage. $60 damage. Whew. 60 damage with 30 healing. Now let's just drop some fun to distract. Boom. It's another 2 for 62. That's when I knew I had won. 64. Wasting 5 energy on this turn was a lot. 66. And that is the win. Poke. Poke. Self-heal damage. So 68 was taken. 32 was healed. And I'm about to hurt myself for a final 70 damage. That might be a record, folks. And right there is where he disconnected. And I'd be salty too after 70 damage. Alrighty, where were we? We're on to Marius Gage. Don't see him very often, so this is a little out of the loop. Yeah, that's awful. Although I actually keep this because he's a buffer. If he just buffs things outrageously, I'm going to lose. So this is one of those few times I actually just keep it out of fear. And it pays off. And I know that you just have to start beating these as early as possible before the buff train goes. I've taken 2 and I've healed 2. I'll bring it to 5. And 5. He didn't have anything. I am surprised. Let's drop the fatty and face bash for 7 damage. That was gonna give me a free heal. Sure. Alright, that brings it to 12. And 8 healed. I'm surprised I didn't go with the Chumu there. What was I thinking? Should have gone with the Chumu. That's another 2, so 10 healing. It's hammer time. Vulcan's hammer. And perfect. Allows me to kill it. 13 damage taken. 10 healed. See? Now we've got these big things. And they're gonna die. I'm gonna die every turn until I establish the dominance. Oh, and it's a Dawnbringer. Oh yeah, let's just pop off a few points of Nocturne Born. Why this here? Kind of a low hand size, a little worried about the future. Might as well maximize my energy in a cost-efficient way. It's another 5 damage for 18. Also, I didn't want to give him courage. I sense a weapon. For flank. 25 taken. With 10 healed. definitely going to attack the one on the left, because the one on the right, if it attacks, it'll just hit me. Also, I want to drop that fat Ramir on the side. Yeah, let's just keep getting that survivor up. Boom, that's going to be 29 damage. And 7 damage for the future. Now he can't buff. 33 damage. That's 7, so 40 damage. Golly gee willikers, what will I do? Face bash myself for 47, and to get the destroy off. Hit him for that beautiful sneak attack 7. Pop off 2 healing for 12 healing total. And another 3 for 15. Buy a 5-5 and or 7-3. He didn't like the 7-3. I'm going to face bash that. That brings us to 53. Yeah! Look at that heal. And we got 2 Nocturne Born, so let's throw one out on myself. Or maybe one. Nope, on that. Perfect.
The battle is done.
It is done, son. Look at my double hammered ass. Alright. Good game, though. I don't mean to sound rude. Karn is World Eaters. They think they can outdamage healing, but with a 45 health pool, it's not going to happen.
So comes the moment.
I am the Eightfold Path!
Who would have thought that Karn would be a Buddhist? Well, that's 4 damage. Let's just get that off to an early start. Perfect opener. Gotta love it. Ooh. Best. Pull for it. Now that brings it to 7. 9. This is Karn, folks. Good thing he hasn't dropped anything. Uh, 14. No healing yet. This is kind of rough. 16. 19. I missed a single point there. Yep, it's the best thing I got, and probably a self-heal too. First healing of the match. Oh lord, how the hell did I win this? That's bringing it to 22, 25, and 26. Jeez. Or healing. Yeah, I can't afford to face bash on Karn. Just not gonna happen. $29. 32. Yeah, let's just take advantage of that, and let's hurt Karn by taking out his health, so that way it minimizes his attacks. $35, 36, 39, 40. Rough. He was hoping for that 1 damage over on the 5-1. Ah, see, stun. Bizarrely handy. Not, yeah, just gotta use it. Too close. What is that? I took 40 damage with 4 healed. Yep, there, all that adds up. Let's just umph that up to 14. $45. Oof. But he won't do it, will he? 49. He's not doing it. Time for the Scorched Earth. 51 to myself. Yep. Oh, another 455. Ah, it's reckoning time. So he can't attack me. It's not permitted. I got 9 total HP. If he does 2, which he does at least 3, so that brings it to 58. And he suicides like a champ. 61 damage. Ooh, Vulcan can take a beating. Well, that's all 4. Or is it? I'm gonna do 1 special edition. Should have won this. Probably. But I did a duel with LCFR. I make at least 2 huge mistakes in my wind stupor, so see if you can spot them with me.
So comes the moment.
I have possessed this body of steel and rage.
That's 4.
They come to me when they need overwhelming firepower.
6. Here's the first mistake. 1, I didn't use it on Equitrez. 2, I for some reason thought it would return to my hand. Not the worst mistake in the world, I probably wouldn't have played it again. 3 healing. But definitely would have helped in case of, I don't know, artillery strike or anything. Eight. I'm just gonna hold off.
Fair enough.
I swear, I did some emotes in this. I'm surprised it's not responding.
I can
Oh,
show
there we go.
my superiority.
Oof. 13. My next mistake's about to come up. There's several options. I could face bash for 5. I could have Scorched Earth after using Equitrez to attack, but I used the insta-kill on something that was already in lethal range. But I didn't want Equitrez to die, because I was planning to Chu-Mu this next turn, so that's why I did that. I really should have face bashed though, it would have kept him alive anyway. So that's 15 damage. No, I healed 16 damage. Yep, that's right. Heal 6, 16 damage.
You
Crying
bit
shame.
off a bit more than even
I
you
would
could chew.
About
Yeah, this was a long turn. I did not know exactly what to do, and decided to go with Ramir. Ramieri. Oh, look at that. That's a nice kill stop. Although, since this does read, if it's the only troop you control, all I would have had to have done is killed that. But odds are that he probably runs a lot of anti-stealth, and I just didn't want to risk 8 damage. Oh, I'm sorry. I took some damage there. If my healing's at 6,
Fair enough.
I took another 2, so I'm at 18 damage taken. And the thought here was just pump down the board and see what fun happens. I'm very surprised he shot that at me directly. He didn't even care what it hit. He could have intentionally hit the guy on the side to guarantee that. So I'm not entirely sure why he hit me with it. And this is where Salamanders versus Canis Vertex hurts. That was rough. I've taken 16 at least without healing. With 6 healed, it means somewhere in there I took an extra. .22 damage, 23 damage taken. That was correct, because he doesn't know who's going to die yet. But it looks like he wants Equitrez to win, or live. Which is why he got the fast and then killed it. Which, what a pull. He got the Ashen Bones just before I drew it. Alright, so that was 3 and 2 for another 5. What's that, 38 damage? With, I don't know, 40 damage with 6 healed. Would put me at 16. I know. I'm getting tired, folks. Trying to keep track of these numbers and commentate at the same time. Oh, I jumped to 10. That's why. So, 30... I've taken 36 damage. Taken 36.
Watch your tongue.
And now I've healed 9. Also, hindsight, I decided to go for center, and I probably should have gone for a side torso.
What do you see in my eyes?
Also, I never drew either hammer. Most upsetting.
I am the Lord of Hellfire.
I really wanted to play this. I really did. That would have been fantastic. 2 to myself. What is that? 38-ish damage. Yep. With 11 healing. That adds up. I thought he was going to 8-7 into the 7-8, and that would double kill both my guys, but he really wanted to hit me for 8. This is a smart player here. He knows what's up. Nine. Hit me for 9. It's going to be 47. So I see that he has 2 direct damage. He's going to have another 2 direct from one of the hands, so I can't drop this prototype, despite how amazing it would be versus Canis. But it would just get killed in a use of 2 things with no damage dealt to any hands. I'm hoping this would, but it looks like he's going to be able to murder it that as well. And honestly, yeah, going the Mechanicum route for Canis Vertex is the best. I run a probably next video, Canis Vertex heal deck that is Mechanicum based on its secondary. Oh, I'm sorry, I took some more damage. Well, that's 15 healing. So therefore I've taken... Oh, sorry. That's not 15 healing. That's 21 healing. Yeesh. I'm making this video for too long. Suffice it to say, I think we're somewhere in the 60s. Yeah, that's rough. No hammer. I did draw into it. And I'm thinking, maybe I can live. What's his damage potential? 6 and 12 makes 18. I'll still have 6 survivor. Surely I'll live one more turn, right? No. I'm not gonna. Because frickin' 1 damage wraparound is about to proc here. Because Salamanders versus Canis in the fast. It was a very good game. If I had not died on that turn, I could have suicided and self-resed and done some things. If I had given Survivor to Equitrez, Equitrez could have survived and gotten several Chaimus. But, you know, it's a learning experience. Well, thank you for watching. I'm sure I'll get my ranked status up higher if I stop doing all these meme matches, but it's eating up all my time and it's just too damn fun. Sometimes fun is more important than big numbers. This was Karmatos. Special thanks to LCFR for the duel invite, and thanks for watching. Oh, and let's not forget, if you like this, like. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100. I'm at 97 as of recording this, so I suspect I'll be 100 tomorrow. This is Karmatos. Thanks for watching.